Can you hear me? Hold on. I ain't got the. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Forgot about that too. Hold on. Let me set this up real fast one time for y'all. It is your boy Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you're definitely not a Price League 18 Nation. Do me a favor, that like it, that share, let everybody know you're in here. If you don't, that's hate. We don't appreciate having this podcast.
That boy cut off the Yamin on us.
Man, didn't even mean to cut the Yamin off. But hey, look, two things can be true. Two things can happen at once. I'm always gonna tell y'all that, man. So listen, for right now, we are live streaming the Lions game. We did this last year. Not gonna lie. Damn, I look froze as hell. All right, there we go. We did this last year. We live streamed the playoffs, for the Lions when they went, and we kind of tried to. Horrible. It's all right. We tried to kind of give you guys the makeshift of what's going on. There you go. That's what I was trying to do. Just to give y'all that. Y'all see my man's is rocking the David Montgomery jersey, a.k.a. Knuckles. Skinny Knuckles.
I'm going to say skinny Knuckles.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jameer Gibbs and them boys. They go, hey, first playoff game of the year. I guess that's what they calling this, the mini Super Bowl to Detroit, Minnesota to Detroit. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm chilling.
And thank you.
Hey, baby.
And thank you, Vikings, for that $2 million toss-up to Sheila Ford. Appreciate you.
I still don't believe it. Show me the proof.
Yeah, I got to see it. I don't
think you bought that many seats. It's going to be still Detroit over everything. Sheila Ford probably wouldn't even take y'all money like that.
Bro, it's 67,000 seats.
I'm just saying, though, she's still ain't going to let all y'all niggas in.
That's only 19,000 seats.
Still not going to let all y'all niggas in. And where's these 19,000 seats? Let's talk about it.
That middle mid section.
All right. Does they go all the way?
No, it's just that little pocket right there.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all going to be surrounded by black and blue.
Yeah, because I've been there before on the opposite team with the opposite version, the opposite jersey.
That's not.
It ain't fun.
It's not
fun. But hey, if your team win, it's very, very.
Oh, it's a different environment for sure. Yeah.
The Lions, and listen, let me be honest with you.
There's only two teams that felt that vibe change.
Listen, I'm just be honest with you.
The Eagles and the Buccaneers, they felt that vibe change. So
yeah, and listen, don't walk out the stadium talking crazy. Unless you from here, because then you'll be able to detect the threat that may be near you soon. If you gotta. Oh, I got you. If you got it, but yeah. All right, I'm your boy Dmarks, man. Hit the like, hit the share this out. Tell everybody that we here. Yeah, we here. Yeah. I ain't get a chance to get my shares off yet. I'm gonna share this off. Get my shares off real fast. I'm gonna let my brother talk to y'all. I'm gonna get back to get the game set back up for us real fast. And yeah, talk to
quiet pie, cause
I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about.
You gonna move the board in front of you?
Yeah, I know exactly what I want to talk about.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna put for the sound effects and stuff? What's going on, good people? This nigga cut off the Yamin. We supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Boy starting a little bit. He bullshit. He's over here wishing bad luck on us too, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. No, I'm talking shit. I came in and gave his running back kudos today, showed his worth, his potential. Oh no, I ain't fucking with it. Same performance in the win. You'd been over this motherfucker jumping up and down.
No, I wouldn't. I'd have gave more credit to Michael Penix. Sometimes you gotta just remember who you playing with.
That's a very young Michael Vick they got out there.
I wouldn't call him Michael Vick.
I said youngest, showing little shades of him. That's all. Shades of, I seen the little pop in and pop back out with the run, and he know how to.
He held it down.
Yeah, he reached across and got that touchdown. Shit. Of course, your boy used to just get in there. Hey yo. Your boy used to just find himself in the end zone. I don't know how, but shit, Michael Vick is just he's running, touchdown. Like what you just said he was running.
I win everybody.
2 seconds later, touchdown. Like okay, bet.
Oh listen. Please do not talk to me when your team suck. Please don't do that. I'm only letting Lions fans talk this way because they about to make the playoffs. If your team is any team that wears blue and white, y'all can go find somebody else to play with. My team will crash yours. He a Colts fan. Never understood how he became a Colts fan.
Still don't.
You know.
Wait.
Midwest
Tron.
Midwest vibe. Here it is.
You like the Indiana.
And what's crazy is these niggas. See, listen. Let me explain something. These niggas be out here switching sides. This nigga's a Colts fan. He rooting for the Lions. See how empty message, nigga. Niggas rooting for the Lions. How are you a Colts fan rooting for the Lions? I don't get it.
Yo.
I don't get that. I don't. But it's okay. I love you, cuz. I still love you to death. I promise you I do. All right. Oh, yeah. Sir here. We miss our sisters, both of them. Bree couldn't make it today, and neither could Netta, but that's okay. They with us in spirit. Make sure they get out here. Hey, where y'all at?
I better be repping the motherfucking Lions.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think a lot of people called off work today just because the Lions played late at night today. So it's okay.
Ain't that crazy?
It's okay.
Looks like they get drunk as hell right now. We're drunk and tired.
Get y'all shit off. Get y'all motherfucking shit off. Y'all bad too. Everybody decided to go run away from the pod because of that. But hey, look, I ain't mad at you, y'all. Yeah, the cut on men's dream. Okay, I don't know what you got going there.
People got things going on, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't tweaking. I ain't tripping. Hey, gotta get it how you live, my brothers. But how you feeling, my brother? How you been?
Where that nigga Flow Easy at?
I called him. He didn't respond.
Oh yeah, we gonna have to pull up on him. But shit.
What's been going on? I ain't seen you since the New Year started. What's been
going through this emotional ass day of football?
Shout out to the Panthers. Lex, what's the deal?
What's up, Lex? Yeah, cause
what are you talking about?
Tron smoking.
Man, he doing this on purpose.
Trolling.
Matter of fact, give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me 2
Why the fuck so shout out to so why the fuck they decided to play like Super Bowl contenders at the end of the year?
Because they played us. That's all he gonna say. It's because they played the Falcons. He played the Falcons, so you know. Again, don't talk to me when your team got the same exact record as mine. And it took an overtime win against the Jags to even be the same.
It's fucked up.
Stop playing with me, cuz. Stop doing that. Bombay, relax. Nigga, ain't no relax. You started this violence. You came in here bothering people. We talking about teams that's actually good. Unlike yours.
Oh, y'all, this extra testosterone.
I wasn't even trying
Why do you like the fucking Panthers and the fucking Colts?
Man, he like anybody that don't like, that go against somebody that they don't like. All right, but, fuck.
So, hey, you want to start with the video I sent you?
Yeah, the lady getting socked up in traffic. Pop, what's the deal? Live from fucking Boston. How was your birthday? How was the land? Did you hit a Boston pub yet? What kind of beer they give you? The Celtics played. Hey, what does it look like for the Patriots out there today? I heard Gerard Mayo got fired, man. That's crazy. Let us know what the city look like out there for that.
They out there clapping.
All right, so go ahead and introduce it. Look, in traffic, yeah, in traffic. So you want to introduce it?
Yeah. Damn. I wish we can cue it up.
I wish I had the what's name. Panthers just beat the Falcons. That's why
I sent it to you. Can't you cue it up on the board for everybody?
I can, but it ain't gonna be an audio. Just play the audio. It ain't gonna be like I can show it.
So I guess it was a road rage incident. Lady pulled over on the side street and hopped out. Car behind her pulled up. She said, "Hop the fuck out." You know, and
her it looked like her boyfriend hopped out.
Her old dude hopped out.
Yeah, cuz hopped out.
It was like, what's going on? What's your problem? Why you stopped in the middle of the road? Oh, your broad been on my ass the whole time. Tell her to hop out.
Hey,
so basically, she's saying that the vehicle that they were driving in, it was riding them too close. So she's talking shit to the dude. So he like, you know what? You want some other shit? He turns around, walks away. Baby girl, sneak him. So what he do?
He turned around.
That nigga turned around and queued up.
He did the Tron.
Hey, that nigga turned around.
He did the Tron. I want to let y'all know, I don't want to tell y'all that my cousin, he will beat you up in traffic, but please do not tell that nigga. Listen, if y'all could hear some of the shit this
Marks,
nigga be.
Did he not turn around and was like, Falcon punch?
No, it was the German suplex.
Oh yeah, then that nigga proceeded to turn to the Brock Lesnar real quick.
And look, and listen, and you could tell girl, whoever was driving, she understood. He wiggled her to the ground, hit her with the German suplex, and then Buddy was like, he got back in the car. She hit him with the.
She like,
They reversed up out of there.
Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Hit the motherfuckers with the Simpson when they go home, or just backed into the bush.
Yeah, it got little though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Got a little antsy in here. Shit.
Yeah, ooh, man, it's getting crazy. And to you in that championship, I'm glad that you said it. They haven't won. That's like, you know, you bragging about that Peyton Manning championship that they won back in whenever is like equivalent
early
to
thousands.
Hold on, it's like equivalent to Dallas Cowboys fans saying that they Super Bowl champs. All right, proceed. Anyway, but yeah, she got slammed up. It's crazy, going good so far. I drunk Samuel Adams.
Samuel Adams? Hell no.
At the Hotel Sports Bar and talk shit to Boston fans. What the Boston Red? You better chill out. Them Boston Red Sox fans is crazy. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
I told you that nigga was gonna walk around like
tweaking.
Let me get a logger.
You better leave them niggas alone. Them niggas.
That nigga said
they worse than Yankee fans.
You walked into the bar and said, "Let me get a Samuel Adams, dog."
I ain't gonna lie, Pop. What was that like? They
request Boston.
I'm just saying, did they like suggest that, or was you just like, let me get a beer? And they just gave you a Samuel. Yeah, they just gave you a Samuel Adams.
I think
that's the draft.
You gonna take the over/under on that?
Yeah, what you got? What you got? I got the under. I think that was I think it was a watch Pop about to be like, no, I walked in and asked. I asked them if they had the Apple one.
I asked them if they still had the Oktoberfest.
They got the holiday jersey.
They got the pumpkin spice Samuel Adams.
Yeah. All right, so I do want to say this though. I was listening to this clip, and I do got a clip, so we can listen to this clip.
Hey, road rage, y'all gotta chill out.
This
road rage and traffic is not cool.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not gonna lie. Where is that clip? All right, I'm just basically saying because I don't think I can find the clip. Where I do the clip? Did I not save it? All right, the clip basically was they said that the Reading Rainbow. Remember that used to come on TV, the Reading Rainbow?
Yeah.
They said that is a I was listening to this man, he basically was saying that was the reason for No Child Left Behind. They took it off TV because they were pushing the narrative No Child Left Behind. They said people
I told you the whole No Child Left Behind is kind of like one of the worst things we voted for.
Who was we?
Well,
we were children.
Well, not us, but
we were children.
The I want to say the Democratic Party that was involved with that voted for that. That was just a wash. Like,
and listen, let me explain why I say it.
Was that like a
was way before that?
It was too.
It was. I was a kid. I was in elementary school.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was in elementary school when I heard about No Child Left Behind. When I thought about that, I was asking people like, what does that mean? Like, what do you mean No Child Left Behind? They was like, well, you get to go to the next grade even if you didn't qualify to go.
Right.
That was the scariest thing to me.
It's a step up.
Yeah, it's still the scariest thing to me in the world. So I never understood high school. How can you go on to the next grade?
That's when they started messing with the percentage value of what grades were. So remember,
well, our grading scale never changed. I think
they changed the percentage values of what they was weighted against.
The buddy system. I've never thought about it that way. The buddy system.
Yeah. Tag along.
But how do you? All right, now listen.
If you reach back, and if you reach your hand back, and I can, as long as I can make that grab, I'm going through. Going through the door. Like,
then they made it more about passing to the next grade.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. Now that's the part that I'm confused on. Like that's the part that confuses me.
Remember, like a C was what 60%.
That's now. Remember? That wasn't when we were growing up.
Like what was C?
A C was 70. It was a
yeah. So
all right. So the grading scale when I was growing up, a 0 to a 59 was an F.
Okay.
A 60 to a 69 was a D.
Yeah.
A 70 to a 79 was a C. A 80 to a 89 was a B. A 90 to a 90.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now.
So then remember they started adding C minus, B minus, A minus,
true.
A
but
plus.
Yeah,
they started putting more weight to that. So it turned into a percentage value thing. So if you could turn in 50% of the work,
I can get you across.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instantly. 45% of the bless you. 45% of the work leads you to summer school. Anything about that, and then you flunk out and you repeat.
No Child Left Behind was meant for no child being alone. Alone leaving others. Now it's based off of grades and shit. I agree. But that's my point. The reason I say that is because when you tell a person no child left behind, right? All right. What it does for me as a person is
everybody had to have a partner to walk home.
True.
Shit like that, yeah.
True. That's kind of
what was the shit for John R. King?
I ain't go to John R. King.
But shit, I wish I. Damn. But they had us like, the kids would be like crossing guards and safety patrol and all that stuff.
Right.
Walk the kids down to the main corner and everything. Like, so. But yeah, they definitely switched that shit up instantly. Like,
I said, and now listen. Follow me on the basis of where I'm going with this, right? I say no child left behind because it fucked up. It messed up the schooling system because
how long
when you get to high school, right?
Go ahead.
You can't. They still, even when you get to high school, it's not about no child left behind. They still move you to the next grade. They move you along all the way up till you become a senior, right? When you get to your 4th year of high school, they tell you have what? 9th grade credits.
Yes.
So you're not graduating.
Yeah,
you're just getting pushed to the next situation to further do nothing.
Yeah, as long as you can keep accumulating credits. Yeah. And then that's when they made.
That's why college is the way it is.
That's why attendance became such
importance.
Yeah, because damn near attendance is a grade now.
That's crazy. You get a grading scale for attendance?
Yes.
Don't push me to the next level. Let me earn it. I agree with that. I truly agree with that.
That's
my part. That's where I
if I'm wrong, yo. If I'm not mistaken, they have included attendance a part of being. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure they did though. Like I'm not knocking that they did. I'm pretty sure they did because some of these kids, bro, you really can ask some simple shit. Like I said, if going back to just being in like a security guard when I used to work at the elementary school, bro. I will never forget the day I was walking through the halls, bro, and it was around this time, Martin Luther King's birthday, right? And the little girl got up and said, she was like, I could have never lived in the 1990s. And I was thinking like, wait, what are you saying? And she was like, yeah, this is when Martin Luther King was around. And she basically saying this out loud in the classroom, and the class is looking at her kind of lost. Some understand that she's stupid, and some is like damn near about agreeing with her. And it's like, wait, what? When did you say this was? Ma'am, I was not alive when Martin Luther King was alive. I don't even know that man.
Talk about the 60s?
Bruh.
50s?
The 70s?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, no, what are you talking about? And she like, well, what do you mean? Like, how can you not? You should never tell something if you don't know what it means. And you're sitting here watching a movie about Martin Luther King. They didn't say anything about the 90s.
At all.
How did you get that answer? And the teacher just looking just as lost. I'm like,
it's a whole civil rights movement going on. You don't get. What she say?
Don't push me. You don't give a fuck if I retain the actual what you're teaching. You worried about how many people to pass at the end of the year. This is how you get.
It's basically sometimes it's based off of titty up.
Yeah, 2025 kids don't go to school anymore. They just out here in the streets.
That's why they basing this shit off attendance now. Like shit, at least these motherfuckers showing up. Like.
Listen, and I get it. Like when I say I truly understand,
That's
get it.
Like remember with the SATs when you found out that shit,
you get
so many damn points
just for putting your name on it.
See,
that was just that. See, but then again, that's the start point. And to me, that's why it rolls down.
And y'all crazy. And to the elders, y'all was crazy as hell walking around talking about some. And pause. No diddler. Beat the meat.
Yeah.
Y'all was crazy as hell back in 04, 03, whatever fuck y'all that yeah.
I remember. Yeah. That was standardized testing.
Y'all
I feel like if those kids listen, I feel
y'all
like
had everybody chanting that shit. Fuck y'all.
Listen, I feel like if kids took as many standardized tests as we had to take, like that really shut down, we would really have a real evaluation on what they think, what they can do.
Remember
Used to remember to go to the lunchroom.
Your grade is tested today, so y'all don't gotta go.
Yeah,
y'all the only motherfucking grade
in the lunchroom.
In the building. Like,
yeah, it's like just y'all grade. It's like everybody else got the day off. Yeah. And y'all can leave soon as the test over.
Yeah.
It's like y'all go home. Amazing. Yeah, it's like go home as soon as it over.
They showed us, hey, this is how college is like.
I was just about to say they showed you what it to be in a college exam.
You can literally finish your work
and go home.
Peace out.
Peace up.
See you later, doc. See you later, professor. All right, good job. Motherfucker gonna grade your shit, gonna send you a grade. Like, hey, you pass or you fail. And some professors don't even believe in grades. It's pass or fail.
Right.
Literally. Motherfucker be like, well, I turned to 70%, fail. It's other people in this class that turned in all of the work.
Didn't miss it.
And didn't miss a day. So what makes you so
better
special?
than them?
That when I caught on to that, I'm like, okay, now that's the real world right there.
What it was like, and then when I got to high school, right? So it was like when I got to high school, it started becoming like more so of showing you how much of an adult you can be in school. What did this school adult shit really mean for you?
Especially if you got your license.
You feel me? Like you get to go to school for a little while and then you can go home. Like you at home before 1 o'clock for real. If you really don't have a lot of like, you can get all your classes done in the morning. And now I got electives at the end of the day. So I can go get a job and just be like, look, as long as I showed up, do y'all care? Your electives like, no, I don't really want to see you run around the gym anyway. Like, you one less student, I give you an A, just come say hi to me today. Like, oh, for real? What up? I ain't even got to work today. I'm going home. What up, though? Yeah.
You got them chips that you had last?
Yeah, you heard? Like, nigga, what we doing today? You said a couple laps? All right, come do it in the morning tomorrow. You feel me? That was the benefit of being a student athlete.
But
like,
I wanna. Would it surprise you that prison and school lunch is damn near the same?
No. It ain't. It's not as surprising. Think about it. Prison and school is the same. We could talk about that if that's if that's where you want to stand. Think about this. When you go to prison, it's rules, right? When you go to school, it's rules.
Of course.
They take you to a big. They take you to a big.
Right side.
You got to walk in a single file line. You walk in a single file line in jail.
Hands to the side.
Hands either in front of you or behind you. Like you still. This is jail. This is what you do. So what's the difference between going to jail and going into being in the school? They say you institutionalize when you go to jail. What the fuck do you call being in school all your life?
Institute.
They call a school an institution.
Yeah, the Variety Institute of Technology.
What are you talking? All right. You get to go to lunch for an hour in school. What the fuck
you get to come out for an hour in prison? You get recess.
The only two things that separate. Listen, thank you. The only two things that separate prison and school is unisex. You are allowed to interact with the opposite gender.
Now, would it trip you out if I told you that there are some unisex facilities?
I wouldn't disagree. Ray, what's the deal?
Shout out to Ray in the chat.
Gang.
So, hey man, my boy, this motherfucker done got a commercial now. He been repping.
I'm not gonna lie.
He been repping Detroit so much.
Listen,
for the longest, they finally gave this man a Friday. Gave his a football night in America commercial. I just shared his reel he did the other night.
He's not a real Lions fan.
No, he is.
No, he's not.
He's been rooting for them for a long time, bro.
No, he hasn't.
It's documented. Why do you argue when
he's not a real Lions
celebrities fan. Pop up
because I don't like it. You only show up when niggas look good, bro. This my argument I had with Bow Wow when Atlanta was good. This is my argument with everybody, bro. You know we lost Super Bowl because Shad Moss went to it, right?
He wasn't supposed to go there.
You are from Ohio, bro.
He wasn't supposed to go.
The Browns, the Bengals, none of them are in this Super Bowl. Why are you here?
He wasn't supposed to go.
JD, I understand it. He's from Atlanta.
He was
Big Boy, I understand it. He from Atlanta. Ludacris, T.I., Jeezy, all them 2 Chainz. I get it. Shad Moss, why are you here? I'm not, listen, I'm a Falcons fan, and yes, I'm from Detroit. I get it. But I went through the ups.
Y'all ain't fresh as I be.
Listen, I've been through the highs. I've been through the lows, pause. I have been through everything. I watched Michael when Michael Vick went to jail, you didn't cry. I did. I cried when they took my dog to jail.
Over a dog.
Over a dog. I said, fuck them animals.
You can't say.
Bro, I made every plea in the world. I said, I know niggas right now, y'all can take to jail for dog fighting if that's the case.
You say you gonna tell the whole organization?
Bro, I was a kid.
He said I can tell on everybody right now.
Bro, I felt like Frank Lucas the way I wanted to sacrifice niggas. You feel me? I was ready to sacrifice a few niggas, man. Y'all want to take down some dog operations, bro? Them niggas over there fighting dogs. But leave cuz alone. But at the same time, niggas wasn't
at the house.
He wasn't even in the same state.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That was Virginia.
Yeah,
this nigga's in Atlanta.
How you?
Your cousin is. This is my point about niggas being bitch ass. Sorry, Kaka. Niggas being soft niggas, man. You niggas got to stop that, bro. You do the time. You do the crime. You do the time. You got booked for something totally different, bro, and told on an organization that had nothing to do with you, bro.
And then you gonna tell on
and you still went to jail.
How you tell on the top earner?
You know Michael Vick was the first person to catch 100 M's, right?
How you snitch on the top earner? How you throw the top earner under the bus? That's the problem.
I ask these questions all the time. Yeah. I ask these questions all the time, bro. I ask this stuff all the time, bro. Cause just tell me where you thought that was okay.
That was perfect timing. Whatever that was.
I don't know. It just was.
That was perfect.
I swear, if it got picked up on the audio, I'm gonna figure out a way to because that's what I felt like doing when Cuz told on Mike Vick and they went and picked him up in Atlanta.
That nigga crashed out.
Like, oh.
That nigga said, I'm killing it.
I want to know what was processing through his brain at that time. Like, let me tell on my cousin. Let me take them back. Let me take these niggas back to the crib where we fighting the dogs.
Oh my god!
You heard? Like, let me take them right here. Look, if you go right there, make a left.
I really miss my nigga. No, that's fucked up. Man.
Come on, bro. Just and look. That screen.
It was perfect time.
Oh damn, Pop, so it did get picked. Okay, Pop seemed like you need to go do some work then. Glad you in Boston. You ain't got nothing to distract you. We should have clips. Good clips.
It played perfect every time.
It did though. It did.
Shout
out to the kids having good DJs. Pop, I got better than you.
Then somebody might be coming for your job.
I
think the Kyle was too. Turn it down a little bit.
Get it right on the ones too. Ooh. But yeah, no, that's crazy. What was we talking about? Mike Vick and the dog thing.
You got
No Child Left Behind. We talked about that.
Kai. Turn it down.
What else? Oh, all right. Since you're here, I do want to ask you this question. Somebody asked me this earlier, and I want to know if I'm tweaking or not. Is there a difference between being generous and a gentleman?
Sound like you asking is what's the difference between being simp and being kind? Well,
do you evaluate that way?
I would
and
okay, so let's break down generosity. Let's break this down so we can get an understanding of this. So what is your definition of generosity?
A given person.
My definition of generosity would be willing to give and always willing to give and always willing to sacrifice. Overly kind, open-hearted. Because generosity don't always have to be materialistic as well.
Say that one more time for me. Just say exactly what you just said.
Sometimes generosity don't always have to be materialistic.
Meaning that everything is not financial based.
Yes.
Right?
As far as when it comes to being generous.
Because you can walk out right now and the Lions could win. Mm-hmm. You feel so warm in your heart that the Lions won that you took your David Montgomery jersey off and gave it to a crackhead at the gas station.
Yes.
That's being generous, right? Yes. And that's also being a gentleman. Because you gave away
far
something
as far as
but somebody told me
far as having the valor to see somebody else in a situation that you're not in that's instinctively worse. So you're like, well, shit, I can't give you no money, but shit, I can give you the shirt off my back.
Or I can give you the coat off my back because I got another coat right here.
You know.
And I see you're freezing. That's being generous. And that's me being a gentleman.
Yeah.
Because I could walk past you and be an asshole.
That's true.
And be neither.
That's true.
Okay? Who taught you to be generous and a gentleman?
A generous woman and a gentleman.
That example was wild.
Which what?
I'm saying which one? That will give you the jacket off the back? Which one, Stoney? Because look at SJ. He always this nigga here. I got a conspiracy too that I should have called. Fuck. My bad, SJ. Bro, it was a lot going on today. You should be here. Because I forgot.
You know what? That's crazy because I had that same thought because I was going through the shorts. And I seen the Stoney, his episode. I'm like, damn, why we don't ask him to come on tonight?
I didn't even think
about it. And I just
SJ.
didn't even say nothing. I'm like...
I thought about SJ because I was watching this video.
Yeah.
First of all, SJ, let me explain something to you. I watched that video where I think it was you and your lady, y'all was arguing. I mean, y'all was trying to figure out what was going on with the YouTube sound. I was sitting there cracking up. Because he like, bro, I see... Oh, giving the jersey to the crackhead. But to me, you don't know what made. See, and that's what I'm saying though. Like I've been that person before. Like I give away shoes a lot.
Yes,
you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, and people are like, well, that's financial to you. No, I have so many that it's just something that's. You feel me? It's not. I don't look at it as a financial giveaway. Like it's not financial to me. It's really just being a generous person because I see that
I give a lot of my hoodies and jackets away. Like especially if I know I'm growing out of it, or you know what I'm saying. I done got like 5 more new ones. Like, oh yeah, I just here.
What am I holding on to this for? Like, and it ain't even that. I might actually fuck with this hoodie, but it just be like somebody else might come along and be like, bro, I really like this hoodie. All right, you can have it.
That's true.
That's yours. You can have it. You feel me? Somebody put that in like, man, this bitch kind of warm. I was like, this bitch cold. All right, go ahead. You can have it because I definitely don't want the hoodie back after you just put it on your body.
But you can't have my Michigan State shit.
Yeah. It's certain things that's just off limits. Atlanta, I don't care how much I hate them. I throw it up against the wall all the time. Falcons lose, I throw my hat at the wall.
I swear you can't have none of my state apparel.
Come on, bro.
Damn near.
I can't wait till y'all see this new.
Damn near can't get none of my Lions apparel.
Listen, the B. John Robinson jersey that's gonna appear, it's gonna.
I got that motherfucker.
Listen, they gonna hate it. But yeah, who taught you how to be generous? Or who gave you the idea of being generous and a gentleman? I could go first if you want me to.
My father is a generous man. I could say.
I'm having a hard ass time trying. The sound was working. That's how I know y'all was tweaking. Like that's what made it funny because it was like I can hear y'all, and you wasn't live at the time. I'm off Sundays though. Hey, next Sunday.
Oh, say less.
I'm saying it right now. Next Sunday because I definitely got a couple conspiracies that I be talking about with my homeboys at work. Like today we're gonna talk about this one. We'll get back to the generous and generosity, gentleman conversation. Yeah. We could talk about this.
What's this conspiracy you want to go to?
Grandparents. Viz. Damn. Dude cast. Fuck, I told Netta this was supposed to be a dude cast. Yeah. Hey, big dog. For you, Mr. Visionary, congratulations. I saw you won your tournament. I still don't understand why you wrestled. It was a pause moment for the whole thing when I was watching. But Cuz was winning. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, Cuz was big as hell. He wrestled though. Cuz was pretty big. So like when he hit him with the leg joint and Cuz went down, bitch. Yeah, he elbowed him. It looked MMA-ish. I was like, okay.
Let's not talk about elbows. Fuck Jordan Love.
I'm just saying. I seen congratulations. He won. He came in first place in that. If I'm not mistaken, I seen that. Congratulations. Salute to you. But my conspiracy I want to talk about. What would it take for you to sacrifice yourself in a car? The cyber truck bomb. You didn't see it?
Yeah, nigga. Fuck.
I don't believe it.
No.
I don't think Bro, listen. All right, see, my philosophy of things is everybody be saying this, but I think we have gotten to a point where robots are looking so well as humans that they think that it's easier.
Let's put this in perspective. Elon Musk and Trump, buddies, right?
Salute, my guy, for sure.
Elon Musk's vehicle happens to drive up to Trump's tower
and just explode. Pause. But listen, it wasn't even like a. You feel me? It wasn't like a. I don't know how I can say it's not what it wasn't staged. Like it just looked it fake. Like it was just like that car drove. It went all over the place, and then as soon as it pulled into Trump Towers, it just sat there, and it was just like 10 1,000, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, boom! Like and that bitch just exploded. It was like it just didn't do enough damage. It just didn't seem like that truck ain't that.
You know they got y'all. Okay, for those that don't know. Can't look this up. They have autonomous vehicles, which means they can be driven without a human. They have vehicles that can be controlled on a big ass remote. They have these. Elon Musk, Tesla have access to this technology. It's not hard to get somebody to sit down at a booth somewhere. Ooh, y'all. It ain't hard to get somebody to sit down at a booth somewhere
and get active.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm with you. I'm not lying. That's why it didn't make sense to me.
And that motherfucking remote is big like how them big ass drone remotes is. Motherfucker got to sit down with that motherfucking control that shit. Yeah, like them Predator drones. Yeah, they have yes. So I just
I'm still not over the drones. I'm still not over
the drones in New Jersey.
Still not over.
That's gonna be a movie.
Still not over that, bro.
Be a movie.
I'm sure.
TV show.
I'm still not over it. America. It's gonna be in the new America. Watch what I tell you. Cause bro, they was dropping drones, bro. They was saying them bitches was hopping. Listen, they was picking up mini airplanes. That wasn't no drone, bro. That was a mini airplane, bro. You could fit 2 humans in that. Just being honest, bro. Some things you just cannot lie to me about, bro. They said when you can hear the hover. You ain't never, bro. You done seen plenty of drones in your life, bro. We played.
They gotta be close to hear that.
Or that motherfucker just ain't a drone. That bitch is really something. That bitch might be a small fighter jet. You hear like.
Yeah, dog. You did.
Yeah, they playing with us, right? Thank
you, Tony.
This is why I said I need.
Okay. Let's talk about that fighter jet analogy that you just used. That's a real thing. That's a real usage of psychological war. They say if they dropping bombs and you hear that jet go by, it's too late.
Oh, you heard? It's too late. That's what I'm saying. It ain't no running.
It's no running. It's too late.
Yeah.
Like
all you gonna hear is boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, because by the time you turn around to see why they cut through the. If you ever see jets flying low through cities, it's over. They're dropping bombs. There's no question about it. They're fighting and they're dropping bombs. Well, you need to get the fuck out of the vicinity.
No,
they warned you path. Right. If you
a week ago,
if you are in the flight path, it's over with for you.
That's why I feel like that's why one thing I can never move to Washington. I can't move to Washington.
Yeah, good because it's open flight. It's open flight.
Y'all are a part of the flight plan.
Yeah, it's open flights through there. Like
y'all a part of the flight.
They can literally fight through that shit. Like yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all are a part.
They will knock them. They will knock them skyscrapers down, and they will fight all over the entire area. Like nigga, it would just be like that.
I'm still back in 9/11. Listen, people lost their life on 9/11. Yeah, that's still not. That don't mean that. You feel me? I think that was a way to just be like, have you ever seen somebody say they did something to me, and then you was like, well, what they do? And then it was like, all right, well, look, this what they did. And then they just show you something. They was like, see, they did that. Mm-hmm. Now y'all agree that we should go kill them? Mm-hmm. And then everybody be like, well, yeah, they blew the towers up. Hell yeah, you got to die.
Of course.
I lost a family member in there. And they was like, yeah. I know you did. Yeah. You ever seen Batman? Yeah. Remember when he was like, no, brother, someone has to be in the wreckage. Yeah. Like what do y'all be thinking? They be getting these ideas? They don't just pick these ideas up out the pure sky, bro. This happens.
called propaganda.
Bruh, you think they would allow, you think somebody was just going to stand on the airplane and be like, go straight into the towers.
Butter knives.
You go straight into the towers.
Butter knives. Marks.
Trust me, I know.
Butter knives.
Bro, I just watched somebody
kill. Ass nigga, you stab me, it's cool. That's cool. But you better pray to God you get a vital organ.
Bro, listen.
You best hope to God.
Even if you got listen, that's what I'm saying. You got a butter knife. You like say what? Oh, I don't want to be racist, but in their language, they going crazy, talking spicy nacho supreme, right? All somebody gotta do is be like, hey, and he be like, I see, and then turn around. Wow, you sleep. That's what you doing. You feel me? Even if it's 5 of y'all,
they can play the sitcom music right behind it.
Bang, you heard? Sleep. Night, good night. John, like, what are you talking about,
Cut
bro?
the outro music because
you heard me. We laying in this month, hey, and you on the radio, like, I don't know what they was thinking. These niggas couldn't have been. Hey, you on the flight playing with the police? Look, we got them tied up here. Don't worry about it. We'll be landing in East Rutherford in about 5 minutes.
Bobby, you can go to jail for torture. Don't do it. I be saying all types of stuff.
Man,
hey man, y'all better hurry up and let us land this motherfucker.
Bro, I'm telling you,
testy up here. Hey, look, they talking about throwing them off the back of the bus.
Hey, look, not gonna make. They got this nigga by the exit door right now. They about to open it. No, stop, jump. You know you got that one nigga and just being a nigga. Hey, come on, Carson. Come on, Carson. God, and I never understood that. Like, think about this.
Because you hear how greasy, passengers became after the 9/11. So anything that it was like, oh, nigga, you got jumped on the plane. Like when my man tried to blow the plane up here on Christmas Day. And they stomped his ass out on the plane. The motherfucker was choking his ass. They got video choking this motherfucker out. And
that goes back to the situation with the
nigga tried to press
because that choked dog out on the train.
Yeah,
trying to be like you got those people on flight. You think it's just gonna be a random person on the flight that ain't like
his people that's really going back to their family. Like, well, you think I'm about to? No.
You think I'm about
to? My wife
just
had a baby. I'm rushing to get.
First of all, I'm already late.
I missed it.
I'm on Spirit.
I missed it.
First of all, I'm on Spirit.
I missed it.
And my wife tweaking out right now. You see these text messages? Because if you don't sit down and put your seatbelt on,
I fight child support right now.
If you don't sit down and put your seatbelt on,
right now, if I don't make it to this hospital,
bro. If you don't sit down and put your seatbelt on, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm about to snap your neck, dog.
Listen, my last time being on the plane, right, bro? The little girl in there, the girl.
Let's go Lions.
The girl,
Leaf Raymond and Craig Reynolds back. Let's go Lions. Where Anzalone at? Let's go Lions. I'm sorry.
No, listen. The girl, the engine was fucking up. Cause you feel me? It was snow outside or whatever. Right. You know what I mean? They like, we ain't got all day. I gotta get to school. So these motherfuckers find a way to get these hoes off the plane. Get all the little children off the plane so y'all can go find. They like, we can't guarantee y'all go get another flight to get up out of here though. You feel me? But they're like, we just trying to get to Detroit. That's our connection. We don't want to miss our connected flight too. They like, look, bitch, we getting it done. We gonna get y'all there. Shut up, bro. They whined all the way until they heard the plane start. Then when they heard the plane start, they was like, y'all, come here. They was trying to gather them all. Come on, y'all go ahead. Y'all said y'all want to get off. They're like, no, we're good now.
Oh yeah,
bro. When I say the whole front 6 rows of where I was sitting at, they all look back like, shit. I even look back. I was bitch, you could have sat here and let me watch this movie then. The fuck you do all that complaining for? And cause that was the attendant was clearly gay. He was getting frustrated. You know how they get frustrated after being frustrated for a minute. That nigga was getting frustrated. He like, ma'am.
You know the man.
He wasn't black either. He wasn't even black either.
Direct.
Ma'am. If I get you off this flight, it's not gonna be nice. Now, you're gonna sit here or you're not.
Call the authorities.
You hear me? That's just what it was.
I will call the authorities.
But yeah, where did we go? Oh, my conspiracy. Back to my conspiracy theories. The car bomb. The fucking lady that got set on fire on the train.
That was insane.
It wasn't a scream. It wasn't a screech. It wasn't a holler.
Like, she just took the fire. Like, what's that? What they be saying on
I
on
felt
zombies?
like that was the devil.
What's that? What's that song they be saying on zombies now? Into the fire. Yeah. That's what I damn near heard while she was sitting there standing into the fire. Like, I'm like, wow.
I was like, yeah, that shit was.
Like that was kind of gruesome to watch. Y'all, and seriously, y'all, we got to stop. Yep, just go and sit down. Yep, there you go. Get your
We got to stop what?
y'all. Yeah, I forgot my. What the fuck was I saying?
You was basically telling us about what we should stop. We
Stop.
were talking about the lady that was on fire.
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop standing and just recording shit.
Bro, we grew up with Rotten.com.
Like,
stop it.
Can
People
we,
always show something gruesome.
Like, can we just?
I just still don't understand why nobody tried to put her out.
That went in front of the Capitol or something like that, or somewhere, and he set himself on fire. Like,
don't nobody decide to get no water or nothing to try to put him out. Like, let's get you out.
Yeah, like we gotta.
Nobody kicked him over and was like, "Nigga, stop, drop, roll, stop, drop, roll." Nobody. You just watched them just burn. They usher now. You just on fire.
Help! We need some help. Fucking, do something.
Kick this lady over
right here.
I'd have just kicked her over and rolled her out. Like, ma'am, you need
help.
Yeah, ain't nobody try to pat her out or nothing.
You're a victim. You need some help. Like,
that shit was crazy. I was like, man. But
got any games?
Nah, this is the game. I was being generous enough letting y'all watch the game. Well, letting you watch the game. I don't have any games though, for real. I don't. And that's my thing going far in 2025. All right, top thing. Well, I'm gonna go. Give me your top 5 things you left in 2024. Because we didn't get a chance to talk about this on the pod. I do want to ask that question.
People in general.
I ain't gonna lie. Today pod was supposed to be amended of a friendship. I'm mad at both them niggas. I will have a phone conversation with both them about the situation.
I left. It's okay. That's fine. Ooh, baby.
People
left people in general behind. The procrastination, definitely leaving that behind. Poor spending habits.
Okay, I like that one.
And just and having a piss poor attitude about shit, you know.
One more.
Got to start looking at things on the brighter side. And what else? I don't know. I ain't got nothing else.
All right,
that's it so far for sure.
What I'm leaving in 2024, or it's terrible. What I'm willing to leave, or what I was willing to leave in 2024. I'm willing to leave. One, the procrastination that you said. I do want to agree with that. Being a very waiting to the last minute. I did start something in our group chat that I got to continue, and that was our Tuesday notes. Like giving out those Tuesday updates, just making sure we on it. Scheduling better topics for the pod. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that we all on one page when it comes to that. So that's just being a better leader. You know what I'm saying? Sitting around waiting on everybody to do something. I'm gonna just start taking more of an initiative when it comes to 2025. Standing on more of what I said I'm gonna do.
Standing on business.
You feel me? Like I'm gonna say this. We promised a lot in 2024 that we did not completely deliver on. I didn't say that we didn't deliver on most of it, because obviously things happen for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of people in 2024. So the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows of what go on, you know, it's like that shit can, you know, but being more resilient. That's what I really want to do in 2025. Another thing. Being so hostile over things that you can't control.
Okay.
Being so hostile over things you can't control. Like when it comes to people, because it goes back to your leaving people in there. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to certain situations, I feel like I put too much trust or accountability into people that don't really seem or deem fit.
Exactly.
Like they always be like, all right, I got your back until you show them the workload. And then they be like, well, wait, you know, your workload, bro. Why you do that every Tuesday and Sunday? Like, why you do that every Wednesday? So why? Why you need 2 hours to do that? Like, because I need a 2 hour show, bro. My people that come in here to 8, shout out to the 8 in the chat. Like, everybody that just
Hey, 8 in the chat. I know
everybody
y'all
that,
watching the game.
listen, this I know that and then that shows dedication. I'm for sure we born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. I'm for sure niggas got the game on and the pod on.
I need LeBron to score 10 more points, y'all.
Listen, do me a favor. If you watching the game and the pod, bro, screenshot.
It's a third quarter.
Do me a favor. Screenshot. Can we get a screenshot of y'all like little situation, y'all little setup? And we will share that. Tag us on that. Tag us on Instagram, Facebook, wherever y'all want to tag us. We will share everything. But I just want to see that y'all watching. Y'all little setup. Our setup is our setup. You know what I'm saying? Y'all clearly know if anybody ever been to the set, you know the TV in front of us. And then I got a TV set up to the, off to the side so my dog can watch the game. So just set it up.
You gotta make 5 more shots, bro.
But yeah. So I think that's 4. And then 5. I'm gonna say this. 5. Going from forward in 2025, being more open-minded about Detroit sports.
Okay.
Right. I think a lot of people look at it because of who my favorite football team is, that they think that I can't look past my favorite football team to enjoy good sports. Again, this is the second year in a row we're watching Lions football around close to the playoffs. Like, I don't want nobody to think like I just don't. I'm a football advocate regardless to the fact, but it's still the fact of the matter. You feel me? That's just some things that I think that I want to do just to change the narrative. And look, everybody got to succeed. Everybody like what they like. Everybody want what they want. You know what I'm saying? Just how you can change it, or how you control.
Is that Anzalone?
Yeah. Wow. That's catch. Is that catch 1? Ooh. I got the illest Justin Jefferson bet today.
Okay.
Illest Justin Jefferson bet is after 5 catches, I get $1 per catch. He got to catch 5 though.
Okay.
The bet start after 5, so
he's getting 5.
So that's an automatic 5. It's basically $1 per catch.
Did you see that? Did you see that hit on Joe Burrow?
No, I missed it.
Oh shit, boy! They put turf in that man's helmet.
They won though, didn't they?
Yeah, but at a cost.
They ain't going to the playoffs.
Huh?
Bengals ain't going to the playoffs. Oh no, they need help.
Yeah.
Anzalone look like Shawn Michaels.
Don't
if he played football.
Shawn Michaels' big brother and shit.
Like he was the real one. Yeah. Shawn Michaels was just the.
You see, he out there with that club on.
Yeah,
he got that club on, y'all. There you go.
Blah 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 blah.
What else you got before we get out of here?
Let me see. I got some other stuff. Oh, we can talk about the what's name, the lady. First of all, Bree always send her tea.
Of course,
we need to have drama. So drama part 1. This is just step 1 of it. Gloss Up, the girl from Glorilla friend, Glorilla home girl. Her little sister celebrated her getting arrested and called her soft. Said she couldn't squabble, none of that. She was like going ham on her. I want to play the clip, but it was really like so childish sounding to me. It was like, dang. Then she was basically telling her like, we'll be back close when she go broke. Like when she get back broke, she gonna come back and kick it with the family and shit like that. And she said like, I beat my sister up. Like she was talking spicy. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at that video like, damn. I feel like a lot of family members really look at you different when you feel me, when you get a little money. But then again, do the money change you or do it change the people around you? Cause she don't got a lot of money. She not Glorilla. Glower men's like. So it's not like you get what I'm saying? It's not like she not running around getting all the, you know what I mean? That's a little bit in the mess news for right now. Just, how would you react if your little brother did some shit like that? You'd be like, man, I'm punching you, motherfucker.
Yeah, we gonna box. We definitely boxing.
I have to come punch you, motherfucker.
I'm gonna show you what this money can do. I'm about to go ahead and get on that flight. Come see you about that.
You heard? Apple agrees to pay $95 million to resolve the allegation of using Siri to spy on customers.
We knew that.
True. If you didn't think that, because your Siri would just pop on for any reason.
Yes.
Just out of random blue. Just start.
As soon as you say that motherfucking name.
It ain't even that. It's just like, I'm
Just
talking
be
about
on.
this.
It's always
yeah, it's just like, as soon as you pick your phone up, it'll just be like, boom. You be like, damn.
Poof. Popped his ass.
You be like, damn. What's going on with, why is my Siri doing this? Fuck out of here. They listening. What is this? I forgot. Oh yeah, that's some cuz talking spicy to the niggas. He was talking crazy. All right, last topic. Green eye envy change the people around you if your intentions aren't right. I think it changes both, but most of the time it affects the people around you more negatively. Explain that a little bit, Stoney. Just give me a little bit more explanation on that. This is why your ass need to be on the pod. And Pop, you said green eye envy changes the people around you if your intentions aren't right. What do you mean by your intentions not being right? This stupid TJ Hawkinson. This is why your ass don't play for Detroit no more. That's why they sent your ass right to Minnesota.
Did he just outstretch for no reason, or like?
No, he could have caught that. He dropped.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did he
ass.
overstretch? Like, I'm confused on why he didn't get that. But all right,
Ass bandicoot.
that was weird.
Yeah, but Pop said green eye envy changes the people around you if your intentions ain't good. What do you mean? What do you think by he mean?
Green eye envy.
So that's the money.
So that's pocket watching. Niggas be pocket watching. That's what he's saying.
That's what I was trying to get him to clarify a little bit more. And then SJ said I really changed both, but most of the time it affects the people around you negatively. Why do you think that money would affect somebody? I mean, affect the people around you negatively? I'll do you, because we was talking about this. Do you think it changed? Like, what do you think money do to people around you? Like, what do you think it makes?
It's
what is it about the money that make people think that like they should act different around you?
because they feel as if like, now rather they're gonna play the I gotta appease to you role, or I gotta play the guilt card role.
What about the people that use the money for power?
What do you mean?
You come around me every day because I know if I'm giving you something, you gonna overly the same way you just said, the guilt or the I gotta please you role.
Basically saying like, yeah, they did.
What about the people that feed into it though, that narrative? They got a little money and they like, well shit, I can talk to cuz however I want because cuz gonna do it as long as I pay him.
Yeah, well, that's just abuse of power.
It's the same. I feel like that's a negative situation, a negative in.
It's negative on both sides. It's not a positive. If you little dogging niggas because you got money and shit like that, and how's that cool? Like, if you just around being a motherfucking yes man because you trying to get something out of somebody, like that's all that shit lame. Like,
Do you believe that people were raised that way to be yes men?
no.
I think they were.
I'm
gonna stand on. I think they were because
I think that's just a.
it seems.
I think that's the weasel way to go.
Be happy for you. They can't help but compare your situation.
I really feel like that's the weasel way to go, just to get something out of somebody.
Look,
Like,
you can't explain that shit no better, bro.
it seems like even when people want to be happy for you, they can't help but compare your situation to theirs, and it always goes left from exactly like, because it's not about oh damn, this motherfucker just made it out of a bad situation. Oh, this motherfucker on, and you know what I'm saying? Like they get into the money now. That's what's up. They gonna look back eventually like I ain't tripping, and then you got the motherfucker that's like,
why you getting all the money? Why you lazy though? I can look at
that
it.
nigga get too much money. I gotta drop a dime on that.
But
like,
to me, those type of
weird. Like,
true. But
for you to like instantly be like, damn, you getting it. But what about me? What about you? Like, motherfucker, I got the talent, I got the skill. I'm the one that put forth the effort.
What are you going to do?
Are you adding something?
Yes.
To the conglomerate? Like, what are you putting? What are you putting up on the mantle? Because nigga, we putting up jerseys, we putting up Grammys, whatever that these accolades that society holds dear. I'm putting up on the mantle now.
And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by this, because I agree with you, right?
So what's up?
in agreeing with you, right? In that case, I'm only gonna say, as a young man, all my homies, we sat together and we just asked, what do you do? Mm-hmm. Right? And everybody went and found their lane. Mm-hmm. Finding your lane don't mean you can't be a 9-to-5 worker. That's your lane. You maximize your lane.
Exactly. And y'all some weirdos for talking down on people that work 9-to-5s because your parents work 9-to-5. Your grandparents work 9-to-5.
How you think y'all got any kind of money?
It's like,
and if your parents was drug dealers in the 90s, they went to jail or they became crackheads. So what do you want to? Yeah. Nobody wins the game at the end of the day. Yeah. Nobody does. So your parents can go, oh, I got out of it. You right, but you went to jail a few times to get out of it. So that means you missed some of either you missed some of my life or you missed some of. You feel me? At some point we were separated because you had to go do what you had to do. Right? And that is the purpose of saying, like, you can't shit on a person for working a 9-to-5. Exactly. I just saw it happen when they... Bro, listen. I was about to get to that. That was my next point. He stole it right from me. So, Joe did this, right? And I was thinking about doing this as a prank on y'all, right? Just to see what would it do for people, right? Because that was the perfect prank. So, on Christmas... I was seeing the shorts. I just ain't click on it. I swear to God, I'll show it to you, bro. I'll show it to you on page because I'm on Patreon. But listen, what is this nigga Joe manager name? Ian. Ian said it's a tradition for his family. Like his dad used to buy scratch off for his workers, right? It's tradition, right? So Ian Kaka, turn it down just a little bit for it. Listen, so Ian bought everybody on the pod scratch offs, right? Fake scratch offs. He don't tell Ice and Ish that it's 2 fake scratch offs in here, right? But they end up with the winning tickets. Ice supposedly won $400,000. Mm-hmm. Ish won $1 million. Right? Mm-hmm. So after they go and Ice and Ish find out that the tickets are fake, they know. They come back in pod, but they are still standing on that these is real tickets. Mm-hmm. So Ice the whole pod, he like this. Yeah, I'm just trying to go. I'm in Albany already, folks. I'm about to go run, get gas. He really in his bag. Yeah. Bro, if you watch the show, he got Mark Lamont Hill on there, and he got, Flip on there. These niggas really mad. Yeah. No, like they really mad. Yeah. No, like Flip, like, let me get 10,000. Yeah. Mark, like, I'll drive y'all to Albany. It's like Ice like, I'm riding with Ice. Ice like, I got my own car. I'm a great driver. Why I need you to drive me? Right. You feel me? And they literally for the next few pods, until they told them that it was fake.
The instant of appeasing.
Bro, listen, until they found out those tickets was fake.
Threw they morals out of the window. It was like, now I drive another grown man to Albany to cash their ticket. Bro. Just for the hopes that this nigga gonna give me some money.
And you rich. I'm not saying you rich. You already, you got money though. Yes, right. I understand $1 million is still money, but I'm just saying you already got $1 million and you willing to be a chauffeur in another nigga's car.
Yes.
He like, you could just ride in the back, take your shoes off, relax. That nigga Ice was like, no, I'm good. And we go get there faster if I drive. I'm thinking like, I'm like, yeah, like I don't want to. He like, bro, I'll look out for y'all, man. He like, Flip, I'll buy a piece of Flip the Network. How much you want? Like, what you feel me? Them niggas like, just damn. So Ish brought it up. Ish was like, no, Flip brought it up. Flip was like, I asked Ish for 10,000, right? He was like, Ish, you gonna tell him what you said? Ish was like, yeah. He like, he was like, Flip asked me for 10,000. Yeah, I asked him when he was gonna pay me back. And that nigga Flip was like, come on, man, I gotta pay you back? Yeah. Nigga, yeah. I don't give a fuck how much money I get, nigga. I'm not just gonna give away $10,000 like just for nothing, just cause you my man. And everybody literally changed that podcast until they found out. Joe even came back on the pod like, bro, are you dead ass over y'all mad over them scratch offs? Like, bro, let that shit go. They like, you already got mad money, bastard. You don't know. I'm like, bro, you do too, Melissa Ford. You do too, Imani. Like, y'all got money. I get it. Y'all don't got. But you got to think, and I agree with Ish and them. They like, bro, when we go cash these tickets in, you do understand it's not gonna be $1 million I'm gonna walk away with, bro. New Jersey state tax, gaming tax, that shit gonna take. He like, nigga, I'm gonna walk away with like $400,000 off of $1 million. Think about that, $400,000 off $1 million.
That's supposed to be mine.
You heard?
Said I won.
It said I won $1 million. I'm about
said
to,
I won.
Bro, you took $600,000 from me. I ain't nowhere near close to $1 million. So just think of what they gonna take from Ice if he won $400,000. Well, he might end up with $100,000, maybe $150. Like, that'd be my whole purpose of the whole situation. But yeah, that shit caused the uproar. So I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about doing it just to see if it really would have caused the uproar here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if people really would respond to life like that. I was thinking like, dang, y'all really be acting like, nah, I don't think the homies would be fucked up behind a nigga winning the million. I think niggas would be like, damn, you know, it's time to upgrade. Get you some upgrades, baby. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I would never want to do that to somebody and they just see somebody get that excited thinking they won $400,000 and your ass, it say on the back of it, in your dreams. You can redeem this in your dreams. I'll be heartbroken. I'll be ready to fight. Like, bro, why you playing? You knew this shit wasn't real, bro. Like, come on, you could have did it for $5,000 or something. Let me some light shit, something I could obtain. Don't do it for $1 million.
Exactly.
Like, I ain't right now. I'm still trying to obtain $1 million. I'm still speaking it into existence. I'm still trying to obtain that. That's not where I am yet. You feel me? Tim Patrick. All right, last topic. Stupid girl math. Let's call it that. Stupid girl math. Young lady goes to a party, gets jumped.
Oh, yeah.
She leaves the party.
Let's talk about it.
Calls out the girl 1,000 times. When I heard the case, when I was listening to the judge, they said that lady called like 42 times. She was really blowing the girl up. Like, golly, you want to fight that bad? She said, since you don't want to fight, and I done called you too many times, I'm kicking in your front door for vandalism.
I'm going to spin the block.
You feel me? So she kick in the front door, or they kick in the front door. She on Facebook Live. First of all, why would you ever do this on Facebook Live?
Remember, that's what you said. That's the era we in.
True. Yeah. So she on Facebook Live, like, look, ashes to ashes. Yeah, that's craziness.
Like, and
they scored. They TV got to be faster than us, obviously. I told you.
You sure that's a score, nigga?
Look. I told you.
Is that Gibbs? The fuck up. Hey, we love y'all. I love y'all.
Yeah. All right, no, it's your boy Dmarks, man. If y'all not dripping, y'all not splashing. Let me play this.
Go ahead. Do your, yeah.
One touchdown. All right, it's been another one, bro. We appreciate y'all. For the people that did attend, people always in attendance, man. We'll see y'all Wednesday again. I hope this game is continued to stay the way it is supposed to. We love what the city has got going forward right now. Detroit should be rocking. So, again, I am your boy, Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. AT2 Nation, do us a favor, hit that like, hit that share. Let everybody know you was in here. If you don't, that's hate. We appreciate no hate on this podcast. Hey, Stunny, you seen him? He jumped up. Nigga ain't do nothing but, bro, one touchdown. These niggas about to jump out their seats, bro. It's crazy, bro. You heard it. Listen, I wish y'all could hear the fucking noise in my neighbors. Like, everybody in my fucking complex structure, and this fuck, they about to start screaming in a minute. That shit crazy. But look, it's been awesome. We'll see y'all Wednesday for another one. Bree should be here. Sister, love you. Be safe. Best friend, come on, get it together. Clock that T, baby. Y'all know that's Bombay over there. Poppin' Boston, so we'll see you when you get back. Mate. Ain't that how they talking Boston? Mate. You don't say mate. That's Australia. Damn. What they say in Boston? They got a little slang in Boston. What's the Boston slang? Nothing. You know. Pop, when you gotta drop some Boston slang on us when you come back. Pause. That's crazy. But yeah, it's been another one. 271. No child left behind. None of you ignorant niggas but left behind. I should say that. That's the whole situation. But it's been awesome. It's been another one. Me, I'm Dmarks. Y'all know Bombay. That's Todd. That's Ralphie. And we out. Peace.